An indeterminate amount of time has passed. We have consumed... I can't even fathom how much alcohol. We've tried to interact with all these people. Just all sound the same, you know? And any attempts to gamble and party the night away have been met with resistance by the GM, who insistently reminds Jafan's player. Now, there's only a few days until the Republic vessel arrives, and we should probably get a move on, because we might want to do something else that the Republic vessel doesn't want us to do, you know? So I guess that's some semblance of, impotence of time management, and we're under pressure. So, Jafan, reluctantly, with Mama Kreia just glaring him down, walks out. Bye, Mebla. Maybe we'll come back another time when we're not under such pressure. And Pazak the night away. Let's go do some mercantiling. Yellow.
Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Show what you got. That... Wow. Tremendous. That's severely underwhelming, sir. Workbench here. I might spend time after this video just analyzing the workbench, basically before next episode, and seeing what I want to make. I don't really want to do that on camera, but I would like to scrutinize things off camera and see what I could possibly set up to use in the weapons. Thankfully, that man's not the only merchant in this building. Just let me shop. What you got for me? Alright, you got security tunnelers. You have 2 in stock. I have 2 of them in my inventory. Jal Shay Neophyte Armor. Max Dex bonus of +4. Which fits in with my current Dexterity bonus. Armor Proficiency Light. As a defense bonus, gives me Persuade and Charisma. Okay, we might buy that. That's pricey, but that's something that'll be useful for Jafan. Matukai Apprentice Robe. Presumably since that's a robe, it doesn't restrict the use of force powers. That's a +1 to the physical attributes. That's pretty nice. Johnny Light Armor. Resistance versus fire. Zabrak Vibro Blade. That's 3 to 12 damage. I'm probably going to spend a bunch of time just like scrutinizing things and thinking about what I want to purchase, so you might not be interested in staring at that. Just a fair warning. Okay. Just looking at weapons here. Phew. I think it's got some prices to them. But I definitely want this Jal Shay Neophyte Armor, so I'm going to buy this first. That's pretty friendly of the game. I don't remember it doing that. Looks pretty cool. I don't remember this armor at all. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. I like it. I like it. Man who's ready for some action. I tell you what I will do. Let's... I don't remember whether I have anything currently slotted in stuff, and it looks like I do. But let's comb through everything. Like, do I still have something in the miner uniform? I do. I think I removed that. Yeah, I heard the little jingle sound. I didn't actually hear whenever I edited this, because I clicked cancel. There we go. Apparently this is also fully upgradable too, I like it. Okay. Weapons-wise, mining laser we really can't do a whole lot with. Mine lasers are pretty nice, but I would like to have a weapon. Let's see what they deal. 1-8 damage. We're definitely going to be outfitting Jafan. Because, of course, he would buy stuff for himself, you know? We're not exactly swimming in shekels. It's a Prague Fire Blade, that's pretty cool. We might buy that for Kreia. If I choose to sell something. Instead of just, like, breaking stuff down. I'll probably just sell stuff. Depends on what I want, you know? Mandalorian Blaster, though, for sure, is something I want. Yep. Which means I'll unequip that. Let's take a look at that. Nice. I like it. There's some minor, like appearances. It looks like this model is better detailed than that model is. Okay, let me shop. No, I should have just clicked the number. Or pressed the number. Show sell list. So for miscellaneous junk, I've got grenades, parts, med packs. I could sell a bunch of med packs. And repair kits. Why don't we have our number of med packs? Reduce our repair kits to 10. Armor-wise... Let's sell anything that we have duplicates of. Yeah, that had 10 uses, but I'm probably not going to use it that much anyway. Droids, which I'm not really rolling with right now, you know? We'll sell some of those. We can sell some normal cloves. For all of 0. What we can buy for? No. If we tried to buy clothes. I think we just sent those clothes to heaven. Ah, damn. Oh well. I might buy that Vibroblade for Kreia. You know, she's pretty nice. I guess. Shielding visor, huh? Exchange work gloves, we've already got some of those. An apprentice robe. Let's take a look at the armor that you kids have, that I have on you kids. You just have normal clothes. Now, because I haven't put your ripped jacket back on. You should wear that. Kreia's wearing normal clothes, and I could probably buy her some better clothes, I guess. I think I care more about getting her a better weapon, though, than better clothes, so I'm going to buy this Sabrak Vibroblade. She's already got finesse melee weapons, so that doesn't really help her in that front, but it's fully upgradable. Yeah. This defense is telling my opponents to go to hell. I don't think the +1 to physical attributes is really going to help her. So I'm not going to worry about that. She's swinging her damn blade around. So we won't worry about that. I don't think I'll worry about any of these things. Yeah, I could buy the security tunnelers. Since I do like to pretend that I'm doing that. You know, I care about those things. Lightsaber crystal. No, I think we're good. Spent most of the shekels. We got a few shekels remaining, though. And if I need, like, to buy something else, I can sell more of the crud I have. And I guess maybe I'm... Just for the time being, I'm just gonna slot things into these spots. Because there's no penalty in doing so. Actually, do I have anything for that slot? No. The Brack Vibroblade, the Mild Deveronian Edge, and yeah, we'll use the Sonic Discharge Cell too. And then the Vibro Sword that, asshole Atten is holding. Do I want to change your equipment at all, Atten? I still think I like the idea of you holding that, that Disruptor. Even though you're more of the gunslinger type, too. With, like, weapon focus and blaster pistols, you have a sneak attack thing. If I actually had you in some semblance of stealth mode, we'll give you a stealth field generator. I guess. I doubt I'm gonna make use out of it, but you have it. Sniper shot. I suppose you aren't really like a dual wielder. Well, you do have dueling. Single one-handed weapons. This is two-handed. And you have a blaster pistols thing. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. I think that'll be all we do.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Meow. Ranged. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally changed your equipment, didn't I? I was confused there.
I hear you.
It would be nice to have a fully upgradable weapon in my second-hand slot instead of that mining laser. What would I need to... I said I wasn't going to do this on camera, and yet here we damn are, right? I would need a repair of 11. And even then... it still deals a 1 to 4 damage. I wanted to improve the field survival pistol. What could I even put on the field survival pistol that might compel me? Just stuff that I would have to make. Okay. We'll come back to that later. I'll give it some thought. Okay. Why don't we hit up the whole shuttle loading bay area? After we've taken care of some vending. Not the most exciting. Particularly since I'm waffling a bit, but it's not like I remember how to play this damn game. Or what's best for me to have. It happens in actual group role-playing games anyway, when folks stare at, like, the merchant's, like, list of shit. Surprised that so many people are traveling. about you?
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Hmm. At least he says something different, you know? Hey. What's in this bag? Restoration project. Normally used to transport flora and fauna. But the restoration efforts have been brought to a standstill because of planet restoration disputes. Berserker. Can't do anything. Oh, no. That's an information terminal. We can actually do stuff there. Let's go down this way. What's my dexterity? Okay. So, because of the dex bonus thing, I actually don't gain the full dex bonus from my dexterity whenever I use Force of Valor to increase my dexterity. A pity, but I think the extra dex bonus there, along with being able to equip stuff in that slot, and the Persuade and the Charisma is pretty nice too. I have a Persuade of 13. Amazing.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
We can't do anything with the airlock. The other side. Hey.
Greetings, sir. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions.
I'd like to know about Citadel Station.
Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself is funded by the Republic.
Station's layout.
Citadel Station is divided into many modules, each serving a specific purpose. You are currently in Dock Module 126, which connects by shuttle to Entertainment Module 081. From there, another shuttle will connect you to the nearest residential module, 082.
Something else.
Please feel free to direct...
Telos.
The surface of Telos was destroyed via orbital bombardment during the Jedi Civil War. It is now largely uninhabited, save for a few research stations run by workers and scientists who have clearance to be on the surface.
Why is the surface access restricted?
For a variety of reasons. Safety is the government's
My hand is
#1
clipping
concern.
through my battle
Also,
skirt.
there is a great concern towards the prevention of environmental contamination, the security of ruined military facilities, and other lesser issues.
I'll be going now.
Please feel
After I check to confirm that you have nothing of use to say to me. Also, I did like how that lady bumbled into the droid. That was funny. Hello.
Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
What goes on here?
Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka.
You just literally said that exact same sentence. But that's not what it translated to. I'd like some information about a passenger. Don't worry. I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyways. How much would this expense be? 25 credits it is, then. Batu Rim. Rachata. I'll be going now. Hooray. Journal entry added. The assassin came to Citadel by way of Nar Shaddaa. Of course he did.
Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
I'm looking for a man named Batono.
Takometag playa justing mikigongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
You don't know, but he oversaw these dogs.
Da hupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Zerka employee? Then you do know Batono.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa ebawa tune ruta.
Nah, I don't think Jafan's gonna threaten him. That guy's just a door guard. He's not gonna know anything of value. Jafan's gonna be like, oh, whatever, it's not worth my time. There was some hubbub and discussion. Also, I should have used the damn information terminal. Well, I can use it here. In the comments involving what happened with that senseless murder of an individual. And quite frankly, as far as Jafan's player is concerned, Jafan had to defend his honor. That dude had every opportunity. The dude who teleported in and didn't exist until we accessed that footlocker, and so could not have possibly known that someone would come in to catch us, nor did we have any opportunity to convince him or sway him or anything other than walk out after taking that sass from an NPC peasant, or killing him. Like, all of that happened. Like, it was just a binary option, and Jafan had to defend his honor, because the NPC peasant sass-mouthed Jafan and did not know his place. And I just had to kill him, because those were the rules. Didn't have any other option. Yeah, and GM just used that as an opportunity to demoralize and come across the heavy-handed approach. Just throwing all that out there on the table. Folks in the comments who raised issues about that, well, maybe if Jafan's GM wasn't such a dick and allowed for more nuanced approaches, instead of just having some guy being robbed immediately in front of me with two dudes going into physical reinforcement while no one to the TSF actually steps up. Unless Jafan himself steps up. As if Jafan has to be the leading authority on morality here. You don't want Jafan to be your leading authority on morality. What the hell? I'm also in the wrong damn section. Here we go. Let's speak with Miss Lorzo. Your character is granted experience points by defeating enemies in advancing plots. We're at 30k exactly. We need 6,000 more. We're also fairly dark looking. And because of our influence with our friends, we're bringing them along for the ride. Hi.
Welcome back.
Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned, perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
Okay, so we know that Miss Lorso has a tendency to exaggerate. She's a bit hyperbolic. Presenting, say, like, the Ithorians as these, like, grandiose threateners of everything forever and how they were going to sell Jafan out to the exchange. And really, Jana is probably the person most likely to do that. You know? I mean, that doesn't mean that she's wrong in this case, only that in Jafan's limited experience with her, she has done this. He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
My reasons are my own.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them.
Excuse
I
me?
do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
A reward?
I would be happy to have him out of Zerka's hair. He's been hard to track down. So yes, a reward would be offered.
How much?
200 credits. And the thanks of Zerka Corporation.
How would you put an end to his investigation?
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation, then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
If I find no truth to his accusations, then perhaps I will tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Jana Lorso claimed that Pachono often spent time in the company of the Ithorians on station. She also mentioned that she would be willing to reward anyone with information as to his current whereabouts. Only 200 credits. In the grand scheme of things, I mean, sure, that's almost double the money that Jafan has right now, yet, I don't know. Just wanted to wear those for a moment, because of the reasons. It's not too terribly convincing. Only 200 credits, and the thing's a Zerka Corp. On the other hand, like... So... Like, what could the TSF really reward, you know? In the grand scheme of things. We'll think about it. Is it more useful to get on Zerka Corp's good side, or the thanks of Zerka? Is the TSF's gratitude or Zerka Corp's gratitude more useful? Well, how grateful would Zerka Corp actually be? Like 200 credits and that's the end of the transaction. But would the TSF actually start functioning better, maybe even helping Jafan find his damn ship? Anyway, maybe it's worth checking with the Ithorians again. Perhaps Chodo Habat was not entirely honest with Jafan. Which would be unfortunate. But everyone's got their own angle, and Jafan certainly understands that. Everyone's trying to work someone. Oh, Chodo! Hi. Do you know anything about a man named Patono, Chodo? Are you sure? Lorzo mentioned that he spent time here at the compound. I'm looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Grim. If I can locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. Huh. So I can't say, no, I don't give you my word. I either have to give him word or lie to him. Presumably, or else I couldn't get the information at all. Alright, GM, be like that. I just don't feel like Jafan would promise that. Unless he was going to work with the Ithorians. Shit, I guess I have to decide that now, huh? I don't think Zerka Corporation has done my character any favors. And I think more than, like, credits. Like, Jafan can earn credits whatever the hell he damn pleases. He's an amazing magic man. But what Chodo is offering, the opportunity to heal Jafan or restore him, is worth more than... Jafan can't assign a price to that. This does mean that Jafan, we, because of this, have to listen to the Ithorians talk. This also is the light side option. But it does hold a path to power that Zerka Corporation is not. Perhaps if Jafan were just like a simple, like, gunrunner, like a merc who needed, like, contracts, Zerka Corporation would be the way to go. But he's not. He sees himself as something more now. Nothing much more. Alright, Chodo. I give you my word. Okay, I'll be going now. Yeah, I just... So, there's certainly, like, I don't think that, like, Jafan is still operating from selfish interest here. Like, and Jafan's players keeping that in mind, too. Like, the idea of, like, the promise of power there being more valuable than just some credits. I get credits for all manners of things. I have a lovely Twilight dancer who will earn credits for me, right? 200 credits is a quarter of what our new recruit, our new friend, paid us. Big deal, right? Let's see, was it this one? This brings back memories.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
You're Paterno, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Gren sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
Apparently I have no option to tell him, like, who the hell, like told me where to find him and offer the apologies. Yeah, Jafan with self-interest here. Listen, if you don't come forward and give me a reward with the TSF, I'll turn you into Lorso.
You'd be signing my death warrant.
Doesn't matter to me, it only matters that I get paid, Lorso or Gren, take your pick. No, that's why you should come forward.
Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka is exposed, they won't dare to move against you, I must say, because I have no other option.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can keep you safe better than you can. He says with sarcasm dripping from every word.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF.
Unless they put you in a
Zerka has
force
eyes
cage and an
everywhere.
assassin comes after you.
Not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
Do you want to live in fear for the rest of your life?
What would you know? It's more attractive than the alternative.
I know better than you think. The only way you can protect yourself is to strike back.
You're right, of course. It's not easy to sit around in this apartment, afraid of anything and everything, jumping at shadows. It sure would feel good to put a little fear into Zerka. See how Lorso likes a few sleepless nights of her own. All right? You've convinced me. Can you escort me safely to the TSF office?
God, I don't like one because it forces me to name drop. Like, Jafan would do this, because hell if he's gonna trust in any TSF guards or officers to keep anyone safe on this damn station, after seeing what he saw in front of the cantina, and after the dude I think he gunned down in C2. Oh, man. Jafan's player, like, looks at the GM, really, I have to mention that I'm a Jedi. Oh, God, why? Don't want that news getting out! I was a Jedi. I will see you safely to the TSF office.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
I wouldn't trust in Grin's judgment. Come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
I mean, we might as well save. I can't say I'm... Oops. I can't exactly say I'm worried.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
I'm taking him to Grin, and you're not going to stop me.
So you say, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try just in case.
Alright. Alright, I can perfectly understand stubbornness. I totally get it, believe me. Let's see, you're the motherfucker who was talking, though? Damn, force power's expiring during conversations. Whatever, just kill him. And glad to see you are useful as always.
Yes. I will silence this one.
More where that came from. That was a close one. We need to keep moving.
What'd you say to me?
Leave this mess
Just
for
point the
TSF
guns back at him.
guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
What about my reward?
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
I'm sure you will. Alright, the clouds. They're not so dark anymore. Also...
Something I can help you with?
Bounties.
What is it?
Found some information about Batu Rem.
The real Batu Rem? Or the assassin Batu Rem?
The assassin.
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport in Docking Bay 3.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity in Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
I'm not talking about another bounty. That is very bad. The escaped criminals.
What have you discovered?
The criminals made a deal with Jana Lorsa to be smuggled to the restoration zones.
Damn that woman. Do you have any proof?
I was there when it happened, but I don't have any proof.
I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Alright, I'll be going now. Armor Ply Plating Mark II. Hell, if I could sort through all this. Okay. Sure. Reflex saves. And stealth. Hooray. Well, that sifts through the journal a bit. We've taken care of some, bonus things. I don't know whether there's any more information on Batu Rem out there, but, even if there were any more side missions, I think we're done. Jafan has made his decision, and he is going to help the Ithorians, in exchange for the promise of power, instead of money. If Zerka had offered more, I could definitely see Jafan having gone with them. Besides, it's tentatively easier to trust the Ithorians than it is to trust Zerka Corps. So there is this workbench that I definitely did want to fiddle with. Actually, one more thing. I am sort of curious. Let me go back to the information terminal. I guess I could do that while I'm in the area, but we might as well just put in this episode. Let's go to East. Can I rub this in Hara's face at all? That's the wrong way. Be like, hey, Hara. Also remains. Field survival pistol. Was he here? He was here.
Tu nita manta yumar lordawata no sanasika.
I need 1,000 credits to wager on a Bazak game for Romana.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Tu ni
I wasn't able to convince Dodenhead to give me Romana then.
Dovrei kun mili wosa sima pogwanga sawana mucha. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwan jiuma. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
I'll see what I can do.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Ha! I wanted to come back here and rub it in this dude's face and maybe get some money from him. Maybe before we help the Ithorians, we'll sell Doden out. I mean, he was really terrible against us in Bazak. He didn't even win a single round. Just tied us a bunch of times. He was really trash. I think the person I would talk to would be in the cantina for that. Does sound like another way to make money. Jafan does like money. He likes power more, but he's pretty nice too. Maybe there are other Twilight dancers that Jafan can take control of. Anyway, he's looking here at this workbench, which means that I'm going to get to work too. See you all next time.